Hello everybody. Ooh, the gusts of the Antarctic. Hope you're all doing very well. Tomb Raider 2. Gonna have a nice relaxing time. It's always fun to have the adventures of Lara Croft. Tomb Raider 2 Remaster. It's epic. Epic. Alright, do the technical stuff. It is a high standard for quality though. Alright. We're trying take that off there. And that. Let's see. Is that right? It is. Right. All right. I don't think we can climb across them, but I don't think we're supposed to go down there. Oh. What, are we supposed to like jump? Oh dear. Thank goodness I saved it. Alright. Oh, you're supposed to shoot through it. I think you're supposed to shoot through it. Avalanche. Alright, so now that we know that we got the second trap,
Aha.
alright, let's fix this moderation. Jacket looks awesome. What, like a grenade? I don't think it'd be a grenade, right? Supposed to just jump through it. Wow. He's right, Lara. That's a never-ending drop. Wow. Open world. Looks like a jet ski. Looks like we need to find a way up. Don't know if we can jump. I think it's too far. Let's save it. Tibet. Ooh. You know what? It looks as though you'll make it. It does look like you kind of make it. But you don't. Might have to dive in. Oh, I've not done an audio check yet, have I? I don't think. That sounds fine. Sounds absolutely fine. Ah. Oh dear, wrong button. Up again. I think you gotta do this. I think you gotta jump. Like. No. Try that again. I thought I saved it. Lower down. I don't know where I am actually supposed to go, you know. Looks like there's something down there. for some reason we're required to climb up on this side. I don't know whether it's to jump on that ledge and then climb up these little slopes here. I think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Check it all out. Bless me. That came out of nowhere. Alright. It looks as though we were on the right track. So... Alright, let's climb. Hey! Hey, Joy. It's an absolute delight to have you here. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I'm here if you need help. I do. I do require support on this game. I do. Thank you very much. I'm trying to work out what I'm required to do. I think I'm supposed to jump on this slope and then land on that thing and then jump over again. So I think I'm supposed to do this like this and grab, and then I'm required to fall like this. Oh wow. Joy, jump the platforms. Well, I love my platforms. Alright, so this one looks slopey and pointy. So, I'm gonna see what's down this cave, and well, there's water down there, Joy. Freezing cold Arctic water. Or I'll find a hut with bad guys. Ah. It's full of bad guys, this game, isn't it? Ooh! Oh man, that was so close. Wow. Oh. There's a gap in the rock. Hey Joy, don't fall to the water. Try not to. Well, there was a little drop down in that cave there, freezing cold water. I don't know if there's a treasure down there. Whether it was a drop, so whether there's something down there, it might be worth checking out. Could be some ammo or medical pack or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. We can save it. Can always save it. Whoa, these icicles got physical mass. Yeah. No, there's nothing here. It's a fresh spring. It's fresh water. Lara takes a drink. Washes her wounds. Make sure they don't get infected. She might have got a couple of scratches from the eagles earlier. They came in flocks. So yeah, washing away the fleas from the eagles. All the other parasites. Let's continue to the let's see, so are we supposed to jump maybe? They're very slopey. Oh, the med pack. Jump to the water and climb an ice wall. Oh, I thought you said stay away from the water. There's because there's an ice wall over there. Right, there is an ice wall over there. The position. I've changed my position. Well, I thought I had to go through the crack there. That's what I thought. I don't think this is the right way. I think we can glitch in. No. Alright, that's a drop. I don't see no ice wall there. I don't see anything I can climb. Because if I jump in the water, I just have to do it all again. Because this is the only way I can actually go. There is no actual any other way. So I'm trying to think. Alright. Alright, so the only ice wall I know of is this one. That's the only ice wall I know of. And I think I came from up there, I think. kind of like I did. I don't think I can reach that. I don't think that's reachable. That's too far, I think. I tried that from there. You know, when you've never played it before, it's just like a maze. Hey Joy. Oh yeah, you're asking me to jump to a med pack. I'm just observing the environment, me Joy. That's what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying looking at the sky. The rocks. As if I'm actually there. That's what I'm doing. I mean, if you're pointing to a med pack, I mean, an actual specific location, you know, because the only way across there is down, because there's no other way off this platform, you see. The only way is through that cave again, and back up over there where we came. Just that unfortunately with these games back in the 90s, Joy, like, computer video game guides had to be very specific and accurate because we didn't have YouTube or anything like that back then. So you had to be really, really specific with literature about where to jump and which direction. It was very difficult to explain, so I completely understand. If you've already done it before, it's really easy to visualize it. But to someone who's never played the level before, it's a different exercise completely. So I do appreciate your patience. It's just, this is kind of what I'd be doing in real life, so. can always go through the because that's just a slope. So if you get like a closer look, there's a platform there, but look right. So in here, jump up here, you see. We can go down there, or up here. There's a grate here, look, with a lynx, or a lizard, right? So it's very likely that you could go down here and press a switch, right? Because there's a slope. I don't know what that is, but slide down. It looks like you gotta like jump from that platform to here, and then jump from here to there, get up on there. I think we have to jump up here. I don't know if that's too tall, but I think she might be able to make it. And that's how we get up. Okay. Well, you're unable to jump here, you see. And you can't get on there because she's not Spider-Man, right? So for some reason we need to find out how to get there, because can't make that jump, you see. Lara can't make that jump. This is where we where we are now, right? And it does look like it's a bit more straight, so I think we need to like jump at a certain angle. And I don't know where this med pack is you were talking about, because I don't see it. That's what I've just calculated there anyway. I don't know whether we got to because that's a slope, they're both slopes. These rocks though. Oh yeah, there's the snow thing. Oh. No switches. Can hear it. I think we'll be fine. Waiting for this crazy eagle. I don't think it's gonna move. So I think we gotta jump across there. Right. Oh dear. Lara, she slipped. Strange we didn't have enough ground, considering it was one pace. That is Tomb Raider though. It did have its moments. Always did. Always did. I always felt that alright, save it here. There we go. Right, I'm thinking there we go. Hey Joy. Woohoo, good, oh thank you. I would get there in the end. Might not be as quick as others on these games, but I'll get there. I like to take it slow. You want to save it? Oh dear. I will. I will save it. Save it for you, Joy, because you've been helping me. Here we are, save. Everett, hello. Lovely to have you back here, Everett. This level is a challenge. It is. It does feel like a challenge. It does. For some reason, I haven't got a shotgun. I've got a harpoon gun, grenades, M16 clips, Uzi clips, automatic pistols, which we're gonna equip. The magnums. Did they drop anything? They did. Loot. A med pack. And some clips.
No.
I guess the Aztec key doesn't work. Hey Joy. Get ready to shoot. I did. Get the secret. I'm gonna look for it now. I tell you what else I really wanted, a chunky Kit Kat. There's a gate there. To think not long ago, Joy, we was behind this cage door here, on the other side of it, looking out. Now we're on the other side. Extraordinary. Let's see what's down here. Why are you walking when she can run? Well, I'm playing it as though it's immersive. I think Lara has one of the best walks, in all video game history. That's right, inside looking out. Now we're outside looking in. Same situation. Unless we charge in there with a snowmobile. That's the only thing I can think of. because there is a trail going that direction. Yeah, it's an amazing, patient, intellectual puzzle game. It is. It certainly is. It's like Tetris, but the blocks fall at your own pace. You're not rushed to solve the complex puzzle quickly. The Tetris within Tomb Raider is perfect. That's why it's so successful to this day, and I'm only speaking of the classics. I'm not speaking of any other Tomb Raider game, but solely the classics. Hi Everett. Yes. Ride the wagon. The snowmobile, that's right. I will ride it. Don't forget to save after finishing an important part. I will. Nothing on the roof? Wow, open world. Imagine if we could actually go to those mountains and go for like a huge Tibetan exploration. Instead of it just being a level, imagine it being a whole game. But in the classic form, not in a reboot, like the actual classic remaster version, but an actual open world of puzzles. Like procedural generated puzzles. That'd be so wicked. But keeping it at the classic vibe and colour. Hey Everett, you've never had any luck with the snow levels on Tomb Raiders 2 and 3? I think they're all difficult. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming February 12th, 2027. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Looking forward to the new vibe. Godzilla is in those mountains. Lara best stay where she is. Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm saying though. Imagine being able to discover those creatures, you know, in an open world like this. taking a short break. Thank you very much for your patience. But I am going to have a retro gaming night tonight. I've got my PlayStation 1. Got all my games. I've got Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Death Trap Dungeon, Life Force Tenka, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, Command and Conquer Retaliation, Civilization 2, Breath of Fire 4, Doom, Final Doom, Doom 2, SimCity 2000, some Mega Man game, Castlevania Chronicles, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 7. Oh, I've got them all. Hey Joy. Looks gorgeous, it is. Really nice game. Kind of play Tomb Raider a little different. Don't rush through it, you know. I like to take my time, to be fair. I was either going to play this or Skyrim. But I knew, because I got up to Antarctica, which I did in my own time, by the way, because the streams would have been like 9 hours long. I just, no. So I've been enjoying doing that, and I thought because it's like Antarctica. Well, not Antarctica. Well, yeah, I suppose it is Antarctica. Should have I have got a milkshake in the fridge. I've got a milkshake. Chunky Kit Kat. Hey Joy, you did a nice drawing out there. Love it. I'm an artist too. Oh, the ballet dancer. Yeah, it's a unique portrait that. It's like from a photograph. I really wanted to learn uh, Leonardo da Vinci's technique with how humans can, like how they twist. Like they are looking in one direction, but their legs are pointing in another direction towards the viewer. So I wanted to create that, like that contrast, where the ballet dancer, the energy of the dance is in the posture of 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 the sitting. So I wanted to create that depth, a distance. You know, because creating a distance on flat paper is what the biggest challenge is. That's why normally landscapes are the most easiest way to learn distance and perspective drawing. But perspective drawing is very mathematical, where landscapes are more of a way to learn your own build. But when you start drawing people and using those perspectives and distance and depth from learning perspective and landscapes, you can apply it to your portrait art. But you use an amazing artist like Leonardo to inspire you to take that challenge within yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to try and draw something I've never done, and I'm going to do it straight from the pen. And sometimes it works out, you know, because you really want it to happen. And when you use all that energy and all that experience and you apply it and it works and it's in people, you know, that's why I've shown it, because it's natural. That's why I did it. So it's really, it's all about perspective and foreground art, really. It's like where the feet and the legs become closer to you as the viewer, but everything's still to scale and perspective. It still works. It's only a fraction of depth of field. It's like only about maybe 2 values worth, but it's enough to create that illusion. Did I? Yes. He begins with linear, then he uses the stemmato technique. He starts first with Soleil monochromatic key. Yeah, it is. Yes. Colours. Yeah, yes. Then he adds colours later. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I did. That's why I did it, because there's no background. I didn't need to add a background for it to be real. I the viewer can fill in the background. You know, is it a stage? Is it on a street performance? Is it her own personal studio? Is it at home? You know, there's loads of ideas you can come up with why she sat there, and the reason she sat there is obviously because she's learning and improving on her ballet, and she's showing you, the viewer, not only why and how, but also the when is timeless, because that expressionism could be any time in the last 200 to 300 years, because ballet hasn't changed. So that there's no technology in the image. The image is just a person with a style and a dance, which has been around for probably over thousands of years, to be fair. So there is no clock on it. Only when I drew it. That's the only clock that exists. And from the moment you saw it, that means your clock started. But also, that was an actual photograph, so the clock started from that photograph for it to get to me, for me to draw it, for you to see it. So there was a journey there. There was that was a real person who was actually sat there, who actually was really learning how to dance, and I've passed on that message through no control of my own. All I did was just express what I saw. And it's actually not one of my favourite photographs of it, but I didn't want to give you guys the perfect photograph. I wanted you to know that I am just taking a normal raw photograph of an image without any sharpener or definition. It's a natural raw image. You can add the definition or the brilliance to it on a filter, but I'm not, you know. But it's but I'm really happy, Joy, that you understand Leonardo's technique, that Italian masterclass skill that he has. It's very comforting, very good that you expressed that this evening. Hey Everett, I'm really happy that the Resident Evil Code Veronica remake is on the way. Oh well, if it's Claire Redfield, I'm all in. And that is the only game in Resident Evil franchise where it's Claire and Chris. It's the only Resident Evil franchise chapter where it's two siblings. That's what made it so good. The only thing is that Chris's sequence was just Claire's, but in reverse. Where this time they need to give Chris his own personal journey in that Antarctic base. Because it's a prison. It's a prison. Code Veronica is a prison. A big, massive Alcatraz, Raccoon City Alcatraz prison, and it is phenomenal. It was the first Resident Evil game on the Dreamcast that gave you dual wielding weapons, and if you had the action replay you could get the gold magnums. So good. If I could play Resident Evil Code Veronica for you guys, I would, because that that game actually goes down the area of Alfred Hitchcock, because the actual antagonist, the I can't remember his name now. He's like he declares himself some type of noble, right? And he dresses up as his sister, and he actually talks like her as well. You know, his sister Veronica. I don't know if her name is actually Veronica. I think that's the name of the virus, but she may as well be called Veronica, because she is a virus. You know. But that Resident Evil is actually the best story out of all of them. Apart from the first one, you're not beating that. I mean, number 2 and 3 are spot on, because they're the same game. Remember, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 is the same game. You can play them back to back, because Resident Evil 3 is a prequel, isn't it? It's a prequel to number 2. So Resident Evil 3 is actually before Resident Evil 2, but after Resident Evil 1. But then you've got the alternate reality, where if the Raccoon Police Department didn't go to the museum, they actually went to that police station that looked like the Terminator police station, the 1980s vibe. They call it Resident Evil 1.5. Like, you've got like this other alternative timeline that you can go down. So if Capcom even run out of remakes, they can actually do the 1.5, where Elsa, the deleted character, could actually have an appearance. And actually, you know, we could have like a proper gritty Terminator 2 style police station. Well, Terminator 1 style police station. And have like that 80s vibe going. That'd be so cool. Yes, Everett. Me too, I'm glad. Hey Joy, the drawing looks like a contemporary abstract piece. Well, thank you. Took me a little while to do so. I remember I've actually done the craze. I did the craze, but I used like I used coloured pencils this time, and I saw this photograph of the craze, and I thought, well, I'll do that. So I might put that up. Because the craze, like, really powerful artistry in those portraits. But I've used a different type of style with that though, Joy. The craze. It's a little bit different from the ballet dancer, because the ballet, I wanted to focus on the fabric of the clothing, like the threads as well. I wanted to focus on texture and pattern on the wool or the cloth. You know, the plaited patterns. So, but yeah, did the craze. Hey Everett, even though the original version was considered one of the hardest games ever, it was. On the Dreamcast it was. Because on the Dreamcast it wasn't nerfed. Code Veronica has been nerfed on every other port. Because it's a Sega game. Remember that, it's a Sega Capcom game that. Right, and remember the last time Sega and Capcom joined up was Street Fighter 2. Before that. That was the last time they ever did really anything big together. For the first time for a port. And the fact that Sega made a new IP with Capcom is extraordinary. It's really rare. I've got 2 copies of that, you know. And I've got Resident Evil 2 for the Dreamcast. There's a first person view mode on that, you know. On the Dreamcast, you can unlock first person view mode when you complete it under 3 hours. Get a first person view. Right? Not many people care about that. Because once they complete it, they kind of like, that's it. But if you go into the menus, you can actually go first person. It's just really difficult. So you probably think first person would be really cool, but it's actually really tough. You know? Even the VMU, right, the visual memory unit, in the controller, right, actually it tells you you're in first person. Like, it does like a little picture thing. Those devices were so cool. Like, I've got about 5 of them. Right, I've got one in the box still, a VMU, unopened, fresh. I've got a fresh controller. I've got a near enough a fresh Code Veronica copy as well. I made sure it's one of the best games. But it is one of the hardest, because reason why it's one of the toughest is because it gave you a lot of distance. There was a lot of backtracking. There was a lot of cutscenes. A lot of story, a lot of dialogue. And a lot more as well. Not to mention the Norman Bates brother, who dresses up as his sister. They're doing things a bit different, Everett says, this time around, and tying in things from the 3rd original game, and Claire meets Agent Hunk and gets abducted by him. Well, Hunk isn't supposed to do that. Hunk really is someone who arrives in the lab before Raccoon City even goes into riot. So by the time Hunk is down in the lab dealing with Professor Birkin, it's very likely that Jill and Chris are in a bar where you meet Carlos with Barry having a drink, playing darts. So by the time like Hunk is there, like Stars have no idea that there's even a problem with the police station at the moment. Leon is still waiting for an email for his transfer to the RPD. Like, he's still waiting there as Hunk is getting the sample. He's still waiting. So if they make Jill meet Hunk, it's not the same timeline from Resident Evil 2. It must be a lot later when Hunk is still doing missions. But there was rumour that Hunk got shot down in the helicopter when they dropped off the sample. So I don't know. Hey Joy, watercolours creates great effects. It does. It certainly does. It's been a while since I've used watercolour. I like doing streets of Paris, with watercolours. Joy. I like doing the streets of Paris, and I like doing really like I wouldn't say foggy, but I like it. I don't know what it is, but whenever I ever paint anything to do with Paris or anything, there's always like a canal or some type of like, just the buildings. I can't, like a warm glow, like a yellowy, orangey, warm glow whenever I think. When I use watercolours. And I always like that I can relate a certain choice of art with a place. And the more I'm talking, the more I want that Kit Kat Chunky. Gonna have to get it. I really appreciate you guys. I have to take breaks a lot, but I really appreciate you guys waiting with me. I do like the fact you enjoy art. Everett, sweet, I would love to view those games someday. Oh, I tell you, if I could stream my Dreamcast for you guys, if I could stream that Dreamcast, like that Resident Evil 2 for the Dreamcast is phenomenal. It is. It's... I love the Sega Dreamcast. It was somewhere in the middle. You had online gaming that was free, by the way. And it was before the PlayStation 2 came out, before the Xbox came out, but it was like after the well, it was before the GameCube, and it was like, when the PS1 was out. That's how good the Dreamcast was. It was like, it kind of like supercharged PS1 games. On the trailer? Well, yeah, they will, because they need to appeal to new audience as well. They can't just appeal to the classic story. They've got to create new twists and new turns. They've got to appeal to new players. So Capcom know what they're doing. As long as they put that prison in there, and they put Jack in there, and they put Chris in there. I don't think we need Jill, but we definitely need Claire. Oh yeah, Joy, you like the urban sketches? Me too. Me too. You can't beat it. I thought you'd know where I was coming from though, like with the glow and the urban grit. Joy, are you going to continue playing? It's 23:45. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, it is here in the UK as well. 23:45. It is. That that's why I was thanking you for waiting, because I would have ended the stream after an hour. You see? But you're talking to me, so I'm still live. I don't really have all that energy to play non-stop, you see, Joy. But I'll get this Kit Kat chunky. Alright? Maybe get yourself a nice drink. Nice drink of milk. In fact, I've got that milkshake. So I'll get that in a Kit Kat chunky. And, yes. Give me a sec. Ooh, it's actually quite cold. In the UK for June, to be fair. It's been a while since we had a cold June. I think it was like in the 90s, I think. The last time that happened. Alright, let's have a Kit Kat chunky, everyone. Let's see. Always put your Kit Kats in the freezer. Always. First reason why is because they last longer, right? It takes you longer to eat them. And as well, you get to really taste the chocolate. Thank you, Joy. Hey, Everett. It's just a PS5 or a PC version. I forgot to ask. PS4 Pro. Well, there's nothing on the roof. Whoa! No hidden items. Music's cool though, isn't it? Lions and bad guys. I will. What do you draw, John? What do you draw? Do you paint? Or do you like photography? More? Oh wow. Banana milkshake, eh? Sometimes there are just certain things you just oh, I'm supposed to time it where I land on the... Ooh, that is difficult, right? Nearly. So nearly. Did lava explode? Ah. blocks out the way. Hey Joy, bro, after jumping the first ledge, save, then continue by foot. Jump in the window, you need to move. The ice block says the block in the way. Careful, lions. I will. I think I'll pull this one back a minute. So I don't want to do this later. I think, see if we can push this one. Yeah. There we go. Ow. Medical. Don't know what the point of that thing is. Oh, right, that's why. go. Finally.
Uh-huh.
What grenades? What, am I supposed to leave the snow plough there? So I'll leave the snow plough. There was another location, right? Like, what's this other route here? What's this about? What's all that? Is that what the gate was that was looking in before? The gate? What is that down there? You want me to save it? You want me to save it again? I will. I'll save it again for you. There you go. No, I just wanted to know what was on the other side. Alright, let's climb the ice walls. Fresh draft coming in there from the roof. A big hole in the rock. There's a lever here. Ah, the gate. The gate. No way up then. Oh. Hey, Joy. Holding that rock. Like an island in. Oh, like all that mythical stuff with mermaids. I know, people are obsessed with mermaids, aren't they, for some reason? some people actually believe that there's like a, you know, like a humanoid species. It's half fish, half human. Wow, it's past midnight, eh? Thank you for your post on my my drawing. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed the stream though. I don't think I can go on anymore. I like to take it slow. Most people have left anyway, so I guess that was my community there. It was beautiful of them to say hello and join. They normally do, for a little bit. And thank you so much for helping me though. It's very, very kind. I made plans with myself anyway to have a retro night. I get some food later. And enjoy my retro evening. So normally people start leaving after midnight anyway because they're tired. They gotta go to bed. You need to carry on with the snowmobile. Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I was just looking over there. There was a guy with a weapon, so I was, you know. Yeah. Did we get any subscribers tonight? We did. We got one. Wow, it's like Ghostbusters. We got one. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Well, I had 14 lovely people said hello. 14 amazing souls joined Ghost Stream tonight. You know what, for a tiny channel that's pretty okay. For a tiny, small, insignificant channel, that is pretty cool. It's got 14 clicks. Oh yeah, or take him out with the snowmobile. Yeah. I will do next time. I will do. I basically played Tomb Raider 2 specifically for the first level, Great Wall of China, and for Venice. Right. That was basically why I did it. And then I thought, once I play Venice, every other level after Venice is just really difficult. Right. Because those two levels are amazing. Because the colours, the texture, they're really good. Right. Best level in the game. So yes. And then I thought, you know what, I was playing it myself on the oil rig. It's really hard, really tough. There would be no way I've been able to cope doing that on stream. The really claustrophobic levels. my viewers would have felt very enclosed in the game, and I didn't want that. So I wanted to wait until I get somewhere that was nice and open. So I thought, you know what, it's the snow, we'll do it. And I really enjoyed it, you know, I really did. And thank you so much for joining, Joy. It was an absolute delight and a pleasure to meet you. And thank you to Everett as well for supporting the channel there with the comments as well. It's very kind. But I'm going to have my retro evening. But good night and God bless. And I hope to see you again, Joy, on the next stream if you're ever available. You know, you're always welcome here. Hey Joy, you... Yeah, like the oil rigs. It was really tough. So I waited until I completed all that madness. Until I got up to here. Glad to meet you too, bro. Yeah? Eh? Anytime. Glad you came onto the channel. Hopefully I'll have some more ideas for another game to play. You know, because I play games like Skyrim as well. And The Division, Ghost Recon, Wildlands and stuff, so it can really get mixed up sometimes. Assassin's Creed. But yes, good night, sweet dreams, yes, and God bless. God bless. Good night.